what's up, everybody? This is CDUBBS DUBS. I'm Matt.
I'm CDUBBS.
And I'm Jordan, and today we are here with a special review.
A special review on a great anime. Surprising.
Anime inspired, but yeah, it's the same thing.
So before we get into that spiel, CW, what do they need to do?
You can follow us by liking and subscribing at williamhands.com and Instagram and Facebook.
Don't forget, y'all, it's free.
It's free.
FREE free.
Free. Okay, so I'm gonna let CW introduce this particular title that we were looking at today because it was your idea for us to watch it, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I was surprisingly shocked that I liked it.
Yeah, my expectations going to this film were, rather low, but it exceeded them. Yeah.
So CW, tell us what we're gonna be talking about today.
Today we are going to be reviewing K-pop Demon Hunters by Sony Pictures Animation and distributed by Netflix. It's worked on by the same director who was responsible for another Netflix original, the movie Wish Dragon.
Oh, okay.
And it's really blown up so far on social media, especially on websites like TikTok.
And also another fun fact: it's also made by the exact same people who made the Spider-Verse films.
Yeah,
for real?
Yeah, it even has a similar
wow.
style of animation where it combines elements of 3D and 2D animation.
No wonder I liked it so much. It's been a century of demons preying on humans, and they're feeding on their souls, right? And to give them to their leader, who's called Gima. Gima. And so somehow a group of women arise as these demon hunters. Not only can they defeat the demons, but they also bring together people by harmonizing with this magic, right? Or whatever. And they're able to keep demons from coming into the human world by creating something called a golden,
Hormoon.
The hormoon.
Yeah. Hormoon. And then basically this helps to seal and banish the demons forever, whatever. So every generation, 3 women are chosen to do this. Our K-pop group who do the same thing that they've been doing for generations, keeping demons away from humankind.
So basically, the ultimate goal is to try and get the hormoon, the glow gold, because once that happens, Gleema and his demons will be permanently sealed off from the human realm. And it's actually coming close now with the current generation of Hunters, is a K-pop group called Huntrix, which is comprised of Rumi, Mira, and Zoe.
Mm-hmm.
But there's conflict starts to arise when Rumi, due to her nature of being a half demon, starts causing her to have self-doubts due to a lot of self-hatred installed into her by her mentor Celine, who is part of the previous generations of Hunters, along with Rumi's mother.
Yeah. And what can be described as a trio? You have Rumi, who was the front runner, the leader. Then you have Mira, who was the bad girl rebel. Then you got Zoe, who was just this chaotic ball of energy who just wants to do everything together with her friends. And I do like the fact that the K-pop group it doesn't feel like a partnership. They generally do feel like a whole sisterhood amongst each other.
And the crazy part of it is they're good friends. They do have this mission of fighting demons, but it's not like you were saying, it's not because of that keeps them together. They have a harmonious relationship with each other because they generally love each other,
right? And
so each of them make each other good. But the biggest secret is that Rumi does not tell the other 2 group members that she's a part demon. So this is something that she's been hiding for years. Her master tells her, don't share this part with her. And that's where the conflict, like CW was saying, that's where that comes in, because this particular secret could either help or destroy the harmonious relationship that they have.
I think it's also kind of like a whole bit of commentary on the whole K-pop idol genre as a whole, because you are meant to be seen as this perfect, flawless, singing group, but the more you try to push yourself down, the more it's gonna fester and it's gonna boil over. And I do like the fact that when you start losing the voice, Rumi starts to say, okay, what can we do? Then Zoe says, okay, I know a guy, and it turns out is a so-called physician in quotes, because this guy's basically just like a con artist. But what he does is that he basically gets these tonics that can basically help like heal anything. And I gotta say, one of the funniest scenes is when he's like psychoanalyzing each of the girls, where he does this.
It's kind of like he's doing some foreshadowing.
Yeah, I definitely when Mira like makes him flinch and just goes, "That's right." I definitely could tell that Mira was definitely my sister's spirit animal.
And then the crazy part about this whole entire thing is that you have this harmonious three group. They're fighting demons, and there's one demon who comes up with the idea, "Hey, I know how we can beat them. We can form a boy band group.
Fight fire with fire, in a sense.
You know what I'm saying?" So
And go after their fans.
And the crazy part of it is that it's kind of like we've seen this before with the whole boy band, girl band versus each other, and it's kind of like the boy band reminds me of what is the Korean pop group?
BTS.
BTS, yes. So you got them. The girls, they like, oh my god, we can't stand them, but they're so handsome to them that they're like.
I gotta say, like,
I hate you.
It's like when the boys first show them the scene, and then Jinu like bumps into Rumi, and then he gets the illusion that he's going to help her out, but then he does the whole
dust his shoulder off.
Yeah, I've watched like a Korean drama or two with my sister, and it was actually pretty funny seeing like a send up of like one of those like meet cute scenes that you would see done in them.
And then we have the whole protagonist falling in love with the antagonist, which we see that dynamic, but I think it's warranted because we find out that, and I'm not going to tell you the story of that, they both have secrets, but they can share those secrets with each other.
And it also kind of parallels both of the story, because like at the theme of it all, they both carry a shame. You have Rumi, who carries the shame of her being part demon, and then you got Jinu's shame, which I'm not gonna elaborate on.
Yeah,
that's something that gets
talked about
in the movie. But I gotta say, I do like how each time they try to, when they went to that whole Korean like comedy show where like the Saja boys were trying drinking all the hot sauce, the Hunters come in all dressed up in like their gear, about to assassinate them once they get out the show. But then Jin-woo pulls a big brain and says, "Please welcome the Huntrix," and they have to go down the slide wearing leather, and it's just. Oh,
and they're sliding down real slow.
Has betrayed us.
And it's crazy because I fall in love with the cat and the bird.
The cat and the bird are up there with like the best characters.
They actually were given official names. The cat's Derpy and the bird is Sussy.
But however, though, we can't forget who is contender for almost being the best girl dad, and that is the manager Bobby.
Yes,
because Bobby, you would think he would be like every manager. I mean, when you look at the design, he has like the huge troubles on his beard. It's like, okay, so this guy's my mate's back. No, he actually genuinely cares about his idols. He's basically their father, and he's like, "Do you need water? Do you need juice? Do you need anything?"
Because each of them have their own shame, and we find out that the shame is what keeps them under the power of evil, basically.
One thing I do want to appreciate, especially. It is like basically letting both main leads have like a lot of decent like comedy and quirks. I feel like in a lesser movie they would have just made like both Rumi and Jinu the straight up straight men of their group, but both of them have their own quirks, and I especially love the fact that Jinu, despite looking like a generic K-drama love interest, does actually have like a decent amount of quirks, like almost slipping in one scene, having a funny run and laugh.
We all are saying we recommend you go and watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yeah, actually, I think I'll change from like a 9 to like 9.5, mainly because of the ending could have been a little bit better, but yeah, it's still a great.
So you basically got 3 10s almost. You got 3 10s, okay. And look, Miss Charlene doesn't even like cartoons, and I'm gonna have her rate it right quick. What did you like it so far? Tell the truth.
So I only saw I'm an hour into it, so far it's at a 8 for me.
That's still high from somebody who don't watch this type of stuff.
And also again, even if you're not the biggest K-pop fan like me and Matt are, it's the songs that they generate, they actually are pretty good. And they actually, in case you didn't know, they actually beat BTS's Dynamite, the song that came out in 2020. All the other songs just came out and it just just smacked it across the face.
But I'm gonna say this: I would, if I had, and I'm sure these songs are on iTunes. A lot of these songs I would actually buy and listen to.
Oh,
That's crazy. And I'm like, I'm kind of ashamed. Nah, I ain't ashamed because I watch it anyway. But CW, if they love all of our commentary, and we want to thank you guys for watching our reels and stuff. They've been doing very good. We're going to keep doing that. And please watch our other content as well. But CW, what can they do if they want to consume more stuff about K-pop and anime and all other stuff? What do they need to do?
You can follow us by liking and subscribing at WingHands.com and Instagram and Facebook.
And again, y'all, it's free.
It's free.
Get us to at least 5K views. Come on, y'all. We need y'all.
Yeah.